scientific study of Vedas, creation of universe starting from Brahma. This is class 17. Today we are going through another Deva, that is Devi Saraswati. Saraswati is the Lord of knowledge, all type of knowledge, whether it is science or arts or anything like that. What are the knowledges that are there in the universe? Its Lord is Saraswati. Actually, science or knowledge is the force which acts as a guide or directing force for taking part all the activities in connection with the creation of this universe. Everything is taking place based on science. For example, in the creation of universe, first energy converted into matter, electron and proton. This is based on certain science principles. And electron and proton thus formed cannot remain as such, because as per science principle, these cannot exist. It should combine in such a way to form atom. The science will force it to form atom, electron and photon. So it will combine to form photon as per science laws. So science is the guiding factor. And these actions are take place based on the plan which is the Paramatma, the plan. That is the driving force, which forces everything to combine together and form such and such things, and finally to create the universe. So thus first atoms are formed. But atoms cannot remain as such. So science forced them to form molecules. Then molecules combined with different types of molecule, and finally different types of materials, and they come together. There are certain science laws. They will combine together and finally form the universe. So everything is taking place based on this science principle, and so there is a science itself act as a driving force, or science forces all material to combine such and certain way to form the universe and arrange themselves in the form of universe. And that is based on the plan in the Paramatma. So this plan is the guiding factor based on science principles. So these two acts as the first driving force for the acting behind the universe, for creation of such a beautiful universe. Everything is arranged as per science laws and as per plan, as per Paramatma, the plan. So we can consider this Saraswati as the driving force behind the science. Science is there. It will combine a force, electron and proton to form atom. But at the same time, there is a force behind it which controls such activities based on science law. That is Saraswati. That is the driving force. This is the thing what Veda also explains. So let us go through Vedic stanzas. Let us first go to Rig Veda Mandal 1, 10 of Sukta 3.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 3-10. ഋഷി മധുഛന്ദസ്, ദേവത അശ്വിനികൾ ഇന്ദ്രൻ, വിശ്വദേവകൾ സരസ്വതി, ഛന്ദസ് ഗായത്രി. പാവകാന സരസ്വതി വാജേഭിർവാജിനീവതി യജ്ഞം വഷ്ടു ധിയാവസോ
It says Saraswati, this Saraswati purifies us. Purifies us means it removes our ignorance through knowledge. If there is no knowledge, we are ignorant. For become to remove this ignorance, we want knowledge. So Saraswati is the knowledge which remove our ignorance, purifies us, and gives us all things, including money, all the materials, all food items, everything through yajna, through our yajna. So based on science principle, we should do our karma, or we do our activities, or do our job, or do our business, or anything like that to create food products. It may be agricultural product, industrial product, by which we will get a finance also. So everything is possible due to such an action based on science with the knowledge. So this Saraswati helps us to develop ourselves. Now let us go to Rigveda Mandal 1, 11 of Sukta 3.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 3-11. ചോദയിത്രീ സുനൃതാനാം ചേദന്തി സുമദീനാം യജ്ഞം ദധേ സരസ്വതി.
This Saraswati only engages scientific karmas or our activities. If anything is done scientifically, then only Saraswati will accept it. For example, if we want to cook food, rice, we should put enough water. Then only it should be heat. Then we will get a good rice. Otherwise, if water is less, it will not cook properly. So every action should be completed. Saraswati will help us to complete it properly if it is done scientifically. For that, she will give us the knowledge and intellectual. We make us intellectual with sufficient knowledge to all such activities, all our karma. Then only we can finish our job in which way we are thinking. If we want to get a very good result, we should apply knowledge and our brain, our intellectual, based on science, proper science. Then only we will get the finished good with the sufficient qualities, the required qualities. Then let us go to Rigveda Mandala 1, Sukta 12 of Sukta 3.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 1 സൂക്തം 3-12. മഹോ അർണ സരസ്വതി പ്രചേദയതി ഹേതുനാ ധിയോ വിശ്വാ വിരാജതി.
The knowledge Saraswati is like an ocean. It is very big. Knowledge is like an ocean. There is no limit for knowledge. This Saraswati is limitless. He should make us intellectual and gives us all types of knowledges. If you go through that knowledge, there are enough knowledge in this universe, different types of knowledges, music also, dance also, everything. Such knowledges are there. If you go into it, it is like an ocean. If you go into it, you will get a sufficient knowledge from it. So Saraswati is providing such a sufficient knowledge to those who searches for it. Then let us go to Rigveda Mandalam 6, 3 of Sukta 61.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 6 സൂക്തം 61-3. ഋഷി ഭരദ്വാജൻ, ദേവത സരസ്വതി, ഛന്ദസ് ജഗതി, തൃഷ്ടുപ്പ് ഗായത്രി. സരസ്വതി ദേവനിഭോ നിബർഹയ പ്രജാം വിശ്വസ്യ വൃസയസ്യ മായിനഃ ഉദക്ഷിദീഭ്യോ വനീരവിന്ദോ വിഷമേഭ്യോ അശ്രവോ വാജിനീവതി.
Saraswati created this earth and water, etc., after opposing, defeating all types of asuras or oppositions. In the creation of universe, in the creation of earth, in the creation of water, there are a number of obstacles that have to be overcome. And everything is overcome with the presence of this knowledge, science. So that means at the time of creation, there are a number of obstacles to be overcome. Because asuras, these demons are also created along with the devas. So we have to overcome such obstacles. Then only we can create earth, and this Saraswati can create earth and water, etc. All these things. This she done with the help of knowledge. So with the help of knowledge, we also can overcome any obstacle in our path. Now let us go Rigveda Mandal 6, 4 of Sukta 61.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 6 സൂക്തം 61-4. പ്രണോ ദേവി സരസ്വതി വാജേഭിർവാജിനീവതി തീനാമവിത്ര്യവദോ.
Saraswati is Annavadi. Anna means food or any product that we requires. What all things we require, whether food or any type of electronic equipment or any type of cloth or any type of furniture, any type of vehicle or anything like that, these are all annas or products. Anna means products. What all things we require, it is with the Saraswati. Without the knowledge, without the help of Saraswati or knowledge, we cannot acquire it. With the support of this knowledge, we can obtain all these things. So, every Panchabhutas, that is solid, liquid, gas and energy, and this universe, everything is created with the help of this knowledge. With the knowledge, that is why Brahman first created knowledge. Then only he prepared a program for creating this universe, that is Paramatma. So with the knowledge, this universe is created. We know there are a number of science subject behind all these things that is created in this universe. Water is H2O, hydrogen and oxygen. These are atoms, etc. So behind everything, science is there.
ഋഗ്വേദം മണ്ഡലം 10 സൂക്തം 64-2. ഋഷി പ്ലതിയുടെ പുത്രൻ ഗയൻ, ദേവത വിശ്വദേവകൾ, ഛന്ദസ് തൃഷ്ടുപ്പ് ജഗതി. ക്രതൂയന്തി ക്രതവോ ഹൃത്സു ധീതയോ വേനന്തി വേന പതയന്ത്യാദിശഃ നമർഢ്യാ വിദ്യതേ അന്യേഭ്യോ ദേവേഷു മേ അധികാമാ അയം സദാ.
In this Sukta, Rigveda Mandalam 10, 2 of Sukta 64, it says, This Saraswati drives us to do such things, such a scientific things, or she forces us to do such things if we acquire knowledge. Without knowledge, we cannot do anything. But if we acquire this science or knowledge, then that force, science, or the force behind it, that Saraswati forces us to apply those things which are studied. This resulted in the discovery of new things or the development of new things. So it forces us to do development works to improve our quality, improve our quantity, etc. Everything with the support of knowledge. So when we acquire knowledge, this Saraswati acts as a driving force to go forward for development activities, to create more and more developed items, better items with good qualities and with a sufficient quantity. The productivity can be improved, profitability can be improved, everything can be improved. Our living life should become better. Everything is possible with the acquiring of new knowledges. This knowledge will force us. So we can consider this Saraswati as the driving force behind the science which drives us to go forward scientifically and to a better world.